Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be exploring the Elder Things from the Azathoth Expansion of Cthulhu Wars, who should summon them, how they should be used, who doesn't care about them. So, the Elder Things. This is a neutral monster. So, if you're not familiar with how neutral monsters work, they're pretty straightforward. They have they have a card, and they have a description of what do you have to do to take control of the card. And when you take control of the card, you have it for the rest of the game. You can never lose control of that monster, barring some special rule. Because, not that I know of one, but it could happen. Okay, so in this case, the Elder Things. So this is like an alien species that is bizarre. I'm pretty sure in the story by H.P. Lovecraft, one of them sends his mind into a human. And that human, his mind goes into the Elder Thing's body. And I could have my stories mixed up, but I'm pretty sure this is the thing. And the human lives for a while as this Elder Thing, but at the end of the story, it turns out the Elder Thing was living as that human, like a space explorer or something. Pretty weird, crazy H.P. Lovecraft stuff. But they're creepy. They have, in this case, 5 tentacled legs, and they have wings, and they have weird tentacles around their mouth. And they don't have eyeballs. Maybe they're blind. I don't know. But yeah, they're cool. And so you pay 2 Doom points to obtain this loyalty card, and you get 1 at your controlled gate. So if I'm Black Goat, boom. And now I have a neutral monster. And he's a monster, so Yog-Sothoth's power of summoning more monsters per action, whatever, it's a monster. So that's cool. And so it costs you 2 Doom points for a monster with 2 combat dice at your gate. Then, of course, for the rest of the game, you can summon more of them, just like normal monster summoning rules, for 2 cost, and they have 2 combat dice each. They also have a special ability, Mind Control. In this case, if an Elder Thing shares an area with an enemy Great Old One, the latter may not use its special ability. Okay? Right? So Cthulhu tries to invade. Cthulhu cannot use Devour, because that's his special ability. Nyarlathotep shows up to kill Yog-Sothoth. And this is an interesting concept too, right? Is that Nyarlathotep shows up, doesn't have a 6 spell book, so he couldn't attack. Yog-Sothoth Shub-Niggurath doesn't want to leave, so Black Goat gives up 2 Doom points and summons an Elder Thing. And now Nyarlathotep doesn't get his special powers, right? So even if he kills Shub-Niggurath or whatever, these kind of things, you could summon in response to somebody else invading your area. I think that's a good use case for neutral monsters. Is I don't have enough power, but I need a monster to defend this area. Boom, 2 Doom points. Now I have this monster for free, and also in the future I can summon more of them. And it happens to block Great Old One special ability, so that's a good plus. All right. So who wants the Elder Things? Okay. So Cthulhu, does he want the Elder Things? I don't think that Cthulhu gets beat up by other Great Old Ones as much as he beats up other Great Old Ones. That's my thought. I just don't think Cthulhu cares. But Cthulhu does not want a bunch of elder things floating around. So his devour ability gets used more than almost any other Great Old One ability. Every battle, he's devouring a monster, a cultist or monster. So I think it's possible that if you are in the lead with Cthulhu, you might want to take elder things just to keep other people from getting them. Otherwise, they're going to put elder things all over the place, and then you're not going to be able to devour people there. So, if you take them, the elder things are not going to make you much more powerful, but it is another 2 combat die monster. You can absorb them with Shoggoths. More food for them is good. More blocks for star spawn. I mean, it could be good, but there could be better other neutral monsters. So personally, I wouldn't grab elder things most of the time. Crawling chaos. So when crawling chaos take the elder things, they can fly, right? Because it just says all your units can fly. So they have a little bit more mobility than other people, and that can be good. I think because crawling chaos, they should be assassinating other factions. They're supposed to kind of be like, he's popping in to kill Great Old Ones. That's his goal. That's what activates his Harbinger power. If he can bring in a elder thing, then it can possibly help, but most of the time it just isn't really that important. So I don't know. I don't think Crawling Chaos is a good fit for them either, but if they do take them, it's not bad. Not bad. Cho Cho. So Cho Cho have a weakness. They have one type of monster, okay? They just have the Proto-Shoggoths, and they get bullied a lot because nobody wants to see them win without fighting. That's the thing. You're like, oh, okay, yay, Cho Cho just got more Elder Signs and whatever they're doing. So they tend to get bullied a lot. So just having more 2 combat die monsters is good for them. Totally viable. Totally viable. They're not great though. I haven't seen anybody in the Cho Cho's summon elder things. It is a defensive creature though. That's ultimately it's just a defensive creature, and it can waste an action while you're summoning the first elder thing, and that can be good too. All right. Black Goat. Now, Black Goat, an independent or a neutral monster that has 3 units and helps defend against other, like Cthulhu, because I feel like Cthulhu is a big threat to them because they have to spread out. When I play Black Goat and I have a bunch of gates and I have a bunch of Dark Young, it's awesome. I feel like their engine of generating power is really going, but they often don't have enough units. So Black Goat and Cho Cho just before, taking more units, totally. They need them more than other factions. I know Black Goat already has a lot of monsters, but you need more monsters. You're going to have more spread because unlocking your spellbooks just required you to move out. And unless you're just thinking they're all going to die, or unless you're going to spend a bunch of power to like pull them back, you're going to end up trying to hold on to more gates. And having some 2 combat die monsters is not going to hurt. Yellow Sign. No. I don't think so. I don't do a lot of combat with Yellow Sign. And I try to stay scary enough as Yellow Sign that a lot of people don't want to combat me. I feel like I'm setting the pace of the march as Yellow Sign. So usually people don't pick on Yellow Sign, or at least in my games, they want to go faster than Yellow Sign. Yellow Sign's doing their thing, and they get attacked here and there, but mostly it's like they're playing their own game. And if you don't play faster than yellow sign, then you're going to lose to yellow sign. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. More 2 combat die monsters don't ever hurt. But yeah, I don't know. On the other hand, if you're playing against Nyarlathotep, you might want Elder Things because you have 2 great old ones, and people tend to pick on King, or at least Nyarlathotep tends to pick on King in Yellow because it's an easy way to activate Harbinger. It's not a great win, but it's a risk-free win. That's the thing. If Nyarlathotep can kill King in Yellow, that's just a free couple Elder Signs and some power. He doesn't like to fight Hastur at all, though, because Hastur is like the only guy who can really reliably kill Nyarlathotep. So, at any rate, Elder Things protecting King in Yellow, but King in Yellow moves all the time. That's the thing; he's just constantly moving. So you're going to spend a bunch of power trying to move him too. You could totally do it though, because King in Yellow, you could move with Shrieking Dead and then move the Elder Thing. Yeah. Overall, I think the Elder Thing is one of the and then Opener of the Way. So Opener of the Way has tons of monsters, right? Tons of monsters. This is for them, it's a relatively cheap monster at 2. They're good. Overall, I think Elder Things are the weakest neutral monster of the monsters in the Azathoth expansion. I feel like if somebody is abusing their great old one, you just feel like they're unstoppable, they're too powerful, whatever. The Elder Thing can kind of put a stop on it to give you time to catch up. Otherwise, I wouldn't build a whole strategy around Elder Things. They're a defensive measure. They're not an offensive measure, mostly. Obviously, you can attack Cthulhu with them to block his devouring, but yeah. And with that, guys, if you have a master strategy involving Elder Things, that not just any 2 combat monster, because there's other neutral monsters, I'm saying a master strategy to Elder Things, something that makes them good. How do you? I mean, whatever. Post down below. Share the love. Click like and subscribe. All that good stuff. And until next time, bye, guys.